How to create test case using XUnit. So to perform this task, definitely we required some projects, and using that project we can perform our test cases operation. So you can see that currently inside my Visual Studio I have one project, let's say demo test, which is on a .NET Core. Inside the .NET Core project, I have already created one check case controllers to save our time. If you don't know how to create a new controller, just right click on the controllers, add controllers, and then after select your convenient controller type. Let's say if you're interested to create the empty controllers, click on it, give the meaningful name, make sure that you just keep it as it is, controller keyword as a postfix, and then after your controller gets generated. Now let's just write a few line of code, and then later we just create our test cases. So here inside this index, I'm going to create one view data variable, let's say test case 1, and let me just give the initial value as a done. Fine, and save this page. Now I'm interested to check it out that either this view data case 1 contain done or not using the XUnit. So definitely what we need to do, right click on this, add, and create a new project. Inside the same solution, I'm creating the XUnit projects. What you need to do, XUnit, and you can search it over here and select XUnit project, right? So you need to search the XUnit project from here and click on the next button, next, and then click on the create. So what will happen, inside the same solution we have currently two projects. First one, which is our MVC core project, that means the demo testing, and the second one, which is our test projects, right? So inside this unit test1.cs file, if I'm interested to access my check case controllers properties, definitely we need to add some references inside this controller, sorry, inside this projects. So right click on the dependency, add references, and select your MVC core project on which you are interested to create your test cases, coding related to the testing. So let me just close this, and let me just create the object of this check case controller, because I'm interested to access this index, right? So obj is equal to new check case controllers, and save it. Fine, now you can see that now it shows me the error, because definitely we need to import the namespace, let's say using testing controller. So click on it. Why? Because this index is belong to the namespace of, that means this check case controller is depend on the related to the namespace of a demo testing dot controller. So now I am easily able to access the index using this. So let's just create a result variable, and here we need to write obj dot index and click on the save button. Fine, now create the assert dot equal, right? Now you can see that when we create the brackets, you can see that by default it asks me two parameter. First parameter, you can see that a string expected, and the second one is the actual. So you need to pass the initial expected value. Let's say you are interested to get the done or whatever expected results, you need to pass it over here, and inside over here you need to specify your result dot view data variable name. So result dot view data uh, result, oh okay, definitely we need to typecast it, I just forgot it. So you need to typecast using the view result. This is must, because our index is a return type. You can see that is a I action result, right? So make sure that you need to typecast, and again we need to specify the ASP.NET Core. Now you are able to get it the view data inside your IntelliSense. Specify your view data name, the variable name over here, case name, and let's just run our test cases. So save this. Okay, okay, we need to pass the initial value, let's say done, I just forgot it. So specify done it over here and save this. Fine, so what will happen, let's just run our this test case 1, and we'll see that the case 1 contains done. So if both the values compared done, that means that our test case gets passed, otherwise it shows me the failure. So let's just first run this. Go back to the test menu, test explorer, and inside this you can see that we have uh, test project, and inside the test project we have a unit test and then the test, right? So let me just click on the run button. Fine. So you can see that our test case gets fired successfully, all the things in a green form, that means our test case is fired successfully, right? Now let me just change some of the value, and then again we'll check it out that either it is fired successfully or not. So let me just move back to over here, and instead of, let's say, write the value learn coding, and save this page, and again let's run this, right? So move back to the test explorer, and let me run this test case again. Now it shows me the fail error because see, the test case is expected the value as a done. You can see that in the first parameter we have passed done, so it is expected done, but inside the view data, it in the case one, it has a value as a learn coding. So this is how you can create your first simple XUnit test case. Using the XUnit you can create your first test case. I hope you like it, and thank you very much.